Hello everybody and welcome to my sixth PHP tutorial, and this tutorial is going to show you how you use different string methods and combine strings together. So when I talk about a string, I mean a kind of set of characters that form an item of text. So it could be a sentence, it could just be one word, it could be an entire paragraph, it could be an entire HTML document. So it's just literally a combination of characters. You define the variable the same ways that we always have. So let's put $my first string, and then equals, and then we in speech marks we put our string in here. So I am a string. Semicolon. So that is the very essence of how you use a string. Now, what we can actually do is if we create another string, so my second string, we can make that I am also a string. Semicolon. Now we've got two strings, and if we want to create a third string, so my third string equals, and then we can use our variables again like we've been using before. So we can put $my first string, and then we, instead of using a plus like we have been doing with numbers, if you put a dot, then this is a concatenation I don't know what to call it, concatenation operator, we'll call it that. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. But what it does is it's going to take the next string, so I'm going to put in my second string, and it's going to combine them both together and merge them into one string. We can then echo this string out, so echo my third string, semicolon. Make sure we've got a semicolon in here as well, else it's going to go horribly wrong. And then save this and open it up in our browser. And you notice it's going, I am a string, I am also a string. What you'll also notice is it's actually not going to put any white space in between them automatically for us. It's going to assume that we literally want it exactly as we've written it. So we can either add some white space into our string, and then that'll put a gap in it, or alternatively we can put two dots in, and then in between these we can just put a space in between speech marks. Alternatively, we can write something completely new, so I am a string in the middle, and then when we refresh this, it's going to put them all in one go. So that is how you can have lots of strings kind of combined together. There's also a large range of different functions that you can use with your string, and I'm just going to go through a couple of them. So the first one I want to go through is string length. So let's put, instead of echoing out my third string, I'm actually going to echo out the length of how many this string, as in how many characters there are in it. So to do this, we want to put str at the start and then len, so string length, and then open bracket, and then we put in our string and then close bracket. And so this is a function that just allows us to manipulate whatever we provide to it. It takes a string as one of its arguments, well, its only argument, and when we pass it in, it's just going to count how many characters are in the string, not the name of the variable, the actual string that we've got here, and it's going to relay that back out. So if we press save and then refresh in here, it's going to tell us 60. So that's a useful one, and I'll probably use it again in a later tutorial. So I'm just going to show you another function now, which is the string replace function. What this does is it just allows you to replace any words within a string with a different one. So let's say we want to get rid of the word string, so that's going to be 3 times. So we put in string underscore replace, and let's get rid of this. And then this is going to take 3 parameters, and we split our parameters up using commas. So the first parameter it takes is the word that we want to get rid of. So let's put in a string, and it's case sensitive. There we go. And then we want our comma, and then we want the word that we're going to replace string with. So I'm going to put in replaced. And then finally it's the string that we want to actually manipulate. So my third string. So $my third string. And then let's press save. And then when we refresh this in his browser, it's going to say I'm replaced in the middle, I'm also replaced. So it doesn't quite make sense, but you get the gist. So that's a function you can use to replace any of your strings. Now, there's a lot of different string functions, so I'm not going to show you them all. I just wanted to show you 2 and how you use the different variables. If you want to learn any more, I suggest going on to w3schools.com, and it's got a list of all of the functions that you can use with text in here. So you'll never be short of ones to use. So that's worth just a glance over before you continue with any other tutorials. If you need to understand one, so let's say we want to put in add slashes, let's click on that, and then it will explain to you what you need to do, give you an example, and explain everything you need. So I'll put a link to that in the comments below. But that essentially is how you deal with strings. In the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to deal with date and time. So thanks for listening, and I hope to catch you soon.